Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of your OGR. As today we got game 2 as the Edmonton Oilers went up against the Calgary Flames and unfortunately fell 4-3 against them, where we just had more defensive woes and just not great 5-on-5 play. Now, I was personally at this game. If you guys weren't checking on my Twitter and some of my other socials, I was at the game this past weekend, and it was a blast. Even though the Edmonton Oilers did lose, it was an absolute blast. So we're going to be talking a little bit about that as well. We're going to be talking about my trip going to Edmonton and how much fun I had. I really didn't get to pay attention too much to the game because I was partying with a few people up in the stands. So my analysis on the game is going to be for some people on the Twitter talking about how poor defensively we played. And it wasn't even that hard to see that we were playing really bad defensively. So before we get into all this, I'd like to just say, if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well. It'll be very much appreciated, guys. And if you'd like to become a member, just click that join tab down below. You get exclusive content, and not just that, you get some really cool emotes as well. So I would definitely join up on that. Go check her out. It'll be very much appreciated. So let's talk about the Edmonton Oilers game here against the Flames, which we unfortunately fell 4-3. And didn't I have to say this? Like, we needed better defense from day fucking one, and man, did we ever ignore that. Ryan Murray has not been good. Kulak, hasn't been that great over the past few games. I think he's a great top 6 guy, but he's definitely not a top 4 D-man. And who knew? Who knew that we didn't, like... I was saying for fucking months that we need Jacob Chikrin. We should be picking him up. We should be given what we have to get Jacob Chikrin to really make a big push right now, because our weakest side of everything right now is our defense. Our defense absolutely blows. So it's definitely something that needs to be talked about, which we're going to be getting into here a little bit. I wanted to talk about me going down to the game, which was a lot of fun. It was an absolute blast going down to the game, and I did record a few things. None of it was really that great of recordings in general anyways, so I don't think I'm really going to show. What I will do, though, is on Twitter and on my YouTube dashboard, I will be posting some pictures that I did take from the game and a few screenshots that I'll get from Wayne Gretzky and the walk-up and all that sort of stuff. So I'll be taking that, and I'll be posting that on Twitter and on the YouTube dashboard. So if you'd like to go check out, you can go check out what I got. I got some new Puljujärvi pictures. I got a new Puljujärvi jersey if you guys haven't seen that yet. We got some really cool stuff going to the Edmonton Oilers game. I also spent like $50 on a chain. I'll be right back and I'll grab that. As you see, I'm pimping out right now. This thing was absolutely crazy. Everything at the Oilers game was crazy priced. It was like $50 for this damn thing. $50 for this, guys. That is just lunacy how expensive this chain was for $50. It is absolutely insane how expensive stuff was at Rogers Place. That was like the biggest thing. Like, it was so expensive. I think I dropped like $200 just on, booze, and not just that, like just some merchandise and stuff like that, which I didn't get too much stuff there. Like, I really was just drinking a few drinks, and then this was like the most expensive thing I bought there. I didn't buy any food because the food was absolutely crazily priced at Rogers Place. Absolutely insane. It was like $8.50 for a fucking bag of popcorn and a pop, I think. Absolutely crazy how everything was so goddamn expensive. But besides that, it was really cool to see Rogers Place. I had a real big fun time in Edmonton. Me and my father and my cousin, we went to a few pubs. We had a really great time. We partied the first 2 nights that we were there. Friday night we went out, and then Saturday night we also had a great time going and watching the game. We were also sitting beside Darnell Nurse's friends as well, which was absolutely cool. These guys are close friends with Darnell Nurse, and went to his wedding. Got to meet Draisaitl and McDavid as well, and it was just a really cool time partying up with those guys, because we were like really the only guys in our section that were just going absolutely insane for majority of the game. We were just going insane the entire time, chanting "Let's go Oilers," trying to get the boys going. And it was really cool to be able to meet these guys, talk with them. I thought it was a really cool time. So in general, it was a really cool experience being able to go to Rogers Place again and being able to go to a game that I haven't been to since 2016-17. I haven't been to an Oilers game in a while. Been to a few Flames games, but I haven't been to an Oilers game in quite a while. So being able to go to one was a lot of fun, and it was an absolute blast. to see everyone and also get to meet Darnell Nurse's friends, which was also really cool as well. And I thought that was just an amazing experience. So I'm done talking about that now. It was a really cool time. I had a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed the very little bit moment of a stream that I did do. But let's get into talking about the Edmonton Oilers here and the game against the Flames, which was a rough one to say the least. We'll start off with Mikael Backlund getting the very first goal of the game. Now, he was just left wide open in front of the net. And I've been seeing a lot of these Leafs fans, man, like, oh, the Leafs, they played Campbell and Hyman $3.85 million combined, and that's for support, and now the Oilers are paying them over $10.5 million, and they're not really doing very much anymore. Like, dude, it's 2 fucking games in, man, and everyone's making fun of Jack Campbell, like, oh, yeah, he's playing like ass, like Samsonov is playing way better for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and, fucking Campbell's just ass. Like, dude, what are you on, man? Like, seriously. We're the first 2 games in, and I'm sorry, Campbell had no fault with the way that he was playing. Campbell has a shit defensive core in front of him. I honestly don't believe you could put all the blame here on Jack Campbell. Sure, can he make 1 or 2 more saves? Sure, but a lot of these goals, especially the Mikael Backlund goals, there were a lot of, like, second chances, second shots. Campbell would save the first one, and in the second opportunity, would go right into the back of the net. So, honestly, I really don't blame fully on Jack Campbell. Campbell played really big, and he didn't have the most amazing game in the world, but he did play very well against the Vancouver Canucks. So I'll give it some time. And Leafs fans, stop hating, man. Like, what is your problem, man? Like, grow up. Fucking, like, even I would love to see other Oilers players go over to other teams and be successful. That is the way that I like to be. I'm not going to hate on Jack Campbell because he decided to leave the Toronto Maple Leafs, who decided to go after Matt Murray and leave Samsonov. So, anyways, let's move on here. Mikael Backlund got the first goal, and then Cody Ceci right after that got a big goal from the point, who absolutely sniped it right into the back of the net for the Edmonton Oilers. But then right afterwards, Michael Stone, the kryptonite of the Edmonton Oilers, who had 3 points last night. We played bad when Michael Stone had 3 points, and he got a big goal from the point. I thought this was kind of a bad defensive play it was a shot from the point, immediate face-off win. So, of course, we could have won the face-off, but Ryan Murray and Bouchard were right in front of the net. Murray did not need to be right in front of the net, screening Jack Campbell. There was 3 big bodies in front of the net with Murray, Ritchie, and Bouchard. You only need to have 2 defensemen. I don't know what Murray was doing, but half the time I thought Murray was just in la-la land half the damn time. Whether he was not covering his man, not doing his job. Ryan Murray just in general had a really rough night, not playing great defensively, and definitely needs to work on a lot of things there. I have not really been a big fan of Ryan Murray, to say the least. Then Nazem Kadri, Brett Kulak burnt a tire. Nazem Kadri dashed right by him and then stuffed it right in the back of the net. And then Mangiapane got another one. I think this was a second opportunity as well, where just Ryan Murray couldn't get out of the zone once again. Couldn't get it out, and Andrew Mangiapane threw it right in the back of the net to give the Flames a 4-1 lead. And then second, McDavid got a really nice pass from Kane and buried his 4th right into the back of the net. And then a nice pass by Ryan Murray sending out McLeod for a nice snipe right in the back of the net to get his first of the season. And then nothing else happened in the third, so it ended up being 4-3 for the Calgary Flames. And a game where it's just the same shit that happened in the Canucks game. Just this time, we couldn't make a comeback in this game. We were starting to rally up a little bit there in the second period, but they just shut us down in the third. They didn't allow us to do anything, and we can't continue to play games like this. We can't just, be down in the first period, immediately be down 4-1 or 3-0, because quite honestly, it's not a good game plan for us. It really isn't. We can't just go into every game expecting us to win when, we're going to be down by 3 to start off the game. We didn't play very well defensively. I think really Barry, Kulak, even Kulak didn't have the most amazing game in the world. No one really had a good defensive game. I think one of our better defensemen throughout the night was Darnell Nurse, but even then, Darnell Nurse wasn't able to do too much offensively throughout the night as well. CC didn't do that bad either. I thought he was pretty good defensively, and I think the Nurse and CC pairing has been quite well. But just the problem is when you're trying to carry a defensive core when everyone else is doing just absolutely ass cheeks is not going to work out very well for you. I even seen someone say that this is a big reason why we're missing Keith this upcoming season. No, guys, we've been playing like ass defensively since before the time of age with this team, all right? Sorry, guys, about that. I had to switch over to my webcam because my camera is just being a pain in my butt, so we're going to be talking over on the webcam just for the last few minutes of the video here, just so I can finish off this recording because I do got to get to work. Since I just got back from Edmonton, I've had a whole lot of time to, you know, get this video out and done. So, yeah, people were saying that, you know, we need, you know, this is why we're missing Keith big time. No, we're not missing Keith big time, all right? Like, even with Keith, we were still playing bad defensively. It's just, you know, I don't know why people are just noticing it now that we're bad defensively this year. Like, we were bad defensively last year. We should have went after some top 4 D-man, but you know what? We didn't. We didn't make that decision. So, you know, it was a rough game once again here for the Edmonton Oilers. One of the bright lights where Stuart Skinner played really well. Kane Draisaitl McDavid played really well as well. I don't know why we continue to stack up the top line. I feel like we definitely have combinations that we can put together that will play really good. Hyman Nugent Puljujärvi played really good in Vancouver. Didn't have a great night against the Calgary Flames. And overall, like, I really didn't really see Yamamoto too much throughout this game. I thought Yamamoto, I really didn't notice him too much. I thought he was a guy that didn't play too great. Defensively, I don't think we need to talk about defensively. I think the only great defensive pairing that we did have throughout the night was Nurse and Cece, who did quite of a good job playing defensively throughout the night. But my biggest thing is we really need to play better defensively. We need to play better 5-on-5 wise because we're not going to win games if we're going to continue to be down early in the games. Because if we're going to continue to be down early in the games, we're simply not going to win games. So we got to play a lot better moving forward because if we're not, then we're just going to continue to lose games. And it's not going to end up very good here for the Edmonton Oilers. So I think we really got to clean our play up going into the next few games. Because if we don't, I mean, we're just going to continue losing games here and it's not going to look good for us. So we need to start playing a lot better, and fuck me, we need to pick up a defenseman because that would have been the better idea a long time ago. But I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It'll be very much appreciated, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Adios, amigos.